Go.
This episode of the Wrestle Cast is dedicated to the memory of Ashley Massaro.
This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
What's your name, ma'am?
Stacy.
Oh, Stacy. What do you do for a living, Stacy?
I work for a Christian publishing company.
If there's one thing I can't stand.
Listen up, slap nuts.
Sit down, dummy. I'm talking.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Oh, Randy!
He's fat!
You f***ing numpty!
What are you laughing at, face? Shut your mouth.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeninfinite.com, Automatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else you may find this fine audio recording and live on RVT Entertainment's Twitch.tv channel. We talk about professional wrestling, both in the mainstream and the independent scene. And yes, I have a fucking cold. My name is Matty Jay. That is TWK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TWK of TWK Reviews, and Matty, I hope you feel better soon.
I should feel better soon enough. It's just a case of the worst fucking timing ever.
No. If you wanted the worst timing ever, then this would have happened just as you were pulling up to the Ring of Honor show last week.
You have no idea how right you are. You have no. By the way, check your mic. I think it might be a little low, or just a tad. Not by too much, thankfully. We're gonna let T-Dub do the thing, but he's not wrong. By the way, just I would have been so goddamn pissed on that train. You have no idea. I would have needed that Nintendo Switch and those episodes of The Price is Right. Honestly. Just saying. Anyway. How is you, bud?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, that happened. A lot of stuff happened. AEW happened. Turner happened. Before we get to that, we of course have to bring up the bad news. We'll get to that in a few seconds. Of course, we'll have your emails and comments. You sent in emails this week, folks. 1 week, my throat can't handle reading emails. You guys send emails. I know, right? You people. Thank you, though. We
What
have
do you
that.
mean, people.
You people. That's what I mean, you people. We have your winners and losers. We have your Money in the Bank preview. And a lot of me muting the microphone because I need to blow my nose. Because, god damn it, I have a stuffed nose. And it's like the worst part of the cold. The stuffed nosed. But we'll get to that. We will get to all this stuff. Before we do, I mentioned some bad news. You saw one of those bad news stories at the top of the program. We the unfortunate passing of Ashley Massaro, 39. She was born in 1979. She was about to turn 40 in 10 days. Just
Yeah, and she had a daughter.
yeah, one of the reasons why she actually quit was because she had to take care of her daughter who was sick at the time. So there is that.
And apparently she was planning a comeback to wrestling. Like she
Was
actually
your mic's low, by the way. Your mic's still low.
No, I turned it all the way up to 100.
You sure? Maybe it's not the Discord messing with you again.
No, Discord is good.
Or maybe Windows. I know I have to do an update this week. Thanks, Thanks, Microsoft.
Microphone level is at 100, and everything seems to be coming in good on my end.
All right, I'm gonna raise it a little bit because you're coming quiet. But anyway, go back to the live stuff.
As I was saying,
hey.
Ashley was attending a wrestling school to try to make a comeback.
And she was trying to make a comeback. She was working right at the local radio station as a DJ. And they found her dead yesterday. And from what it looks like, it may be a suicide. That's what a lot of people are hinting at. And if that is the case, I mean, wow.
Yeah, apparently, wrestlers that knew her said that she was dealing with depression, so things like this kind of hard to control, especially if you're just left to your own devices.
Sadly, yeah. The other news, I believe Renico brought up, of course, another huge tragedy, Silver King.
His death looks like it could have been prevented had the referee not been a fuckhead!
No, fucking idiot, more like it. But, he died. Silver King died in the ring. He was having a heart attack, and the referee, did not know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I didn't watch the footage myself, but from what everyone told me, Juventud was apparently constantly motioning to the referee to do something.
Yeah,
like, hey,
I did watch the clip. I happened to be, I happen to have seen it, and wow. Hoovy was just trying to ring the bell. I'm kicking him in the ball. Ring the fucking bell. 1, 2, and he was holding like it was supposed to be kayfabe. Dude, just hit 3. Call it like a shoot. There's one thing that Vince does good is he tells his ref to call it like a shoot.
Yeah, that is one of the good things. And the one thing that I just still can't understand, like, apparently this ref wasn't like a rookie, but like the things every referee should know is if something goes wrong, the match is off. Just boom, right there. That's like referee 101.
When in doubt, call it off.
I've heard from numerous times. I've listened to so many Jimmy Corderas interviews where he talks about like if anything goes wrong in the match, the boys obviously, even if he says that, the boys are probably not going to want to call the match off, but you have to be the one responsible. And the thing was, Hoovy was telling him to call the match off, so nobody.
Hoovy was the professional here. He knew something was wrong. And no, we're not going to call him. We're not hitting any buttons on this. This is too serious, by the way. But what else can you say?
Yeah, this is just really like for all like we don't know if help had gotten through. Maybe they could have saved him. We don't know, but it's really frustrating.
Yeah. So obviously, to both Ashley Massaro and Silver King, may you rest in peace. For your endings were not as glorious as they should have been. Though with Silver King dying in the ring, I mean, there is no higher honor, but just the way it happened, just no.
Yeah, and when it comes to Ashley Massaro, while she was never the best wrestler, she did find a good niche as a manager, especially for London and Kendrick.
She was a great. She was for all intents because her only big championship credit was she won the Diva Search, the WWE Diva Search, the second one. And you know what? She wasn't exactly a bad presence.
No, she at least had a very unique look to her.
And from all accounts, for all fan accounts, she was a nice person. I mean, her last tweet was her responding to fan mail. So that should tell you a lot about her, right there. Cared for her fans. Anyway.
And
so
when we say fan mail, we do literally mean like actual mail.
The picture out there, I checked it. Yeah, that picture was legitimate fan mail addressed to her.
So yeah, this wasn't just like responding to tweets or emails. This is like holy shit. Like you don't really see stuff like this nowadays, and the fact that she's still like responding to it, I think says a lot. So
yeah,
it's a big loss.
It is. All right, so we're not going to segue onto that one. We're going to go straight to our show, which begins, of course, with our clip of the week. And ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, I had a hard time finding because despite the UK being the UK, WWE was a big pile of garbage, as per usual. And for those wondering why I was not joining in on the fun on Riftdown, I was watching the first two nights of Best of Super Juniors, which is where I am sitting right now. I haven't watched 3, 4, or I believe they're up to day 5 now.
I haven't watched nights 1 and 3.
Okay. Night 2 is pretty good too. I would say that right now. But that is another story for the segment we're about to enter here. That being said, I thought, okay, maybe no clip. Let's just transfer. And then AEW got picked up by TNT. And every mark that said, it's a t-shirt company, you'll get to shut the fuck up, yeah! See, that's one thing I like about this cold. Macho Man Savage, on point. Yeah, you got to shut the fuck up while Cody was talking to people. Going on Turner Television again, yeah! That being said, he did post a little video describing two things. One, a sincere vote of gratitude, and the other, information on how you can watch the thing that is happening next week. Take a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a newsworthy few weeks for All Elite Wrestling. As some of you may know, and some of you may be hearing for the very first time, AEW has entered into a TV deal with Turner Broadcasting. It's not missed on me. Sitting here in Atlanta, Georgia, the youngest of the Rhodes family, the weight of that announcement, the fact that pro wrestling is returning to Turner. And not only that, AEW has also entered into a TV deal with the UK's largest commercial television channel, that being ITV. It's unprecedented. And if you could refer to anything, it was over 2 decades ago. I mean, fans, this is your moment. It's my moment. It's our moment. And every bit of this, it starts May 25th, Las Vegas, Double or Nothing, MGM Grand Garden Arena. And here's how you can watch it. In the United States and Canada, it's on pay-per-view. Internationally, you can watch it on Fight. Specifically in the UK, you can see it on ITV. And even in the United States, you can watch it on BR Live. But the real purpose of me sitting here today is simple. I want to take a moment to thank you. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your patience. We can't do this without you. We don't intend to do this without you. Let's go forward. I have a saying amongst my brethren in the elite, let's live forever. And I'm not naive enough to think any of us can live forever, but I think pro wrestling can make moments that do. And that is what AEW aims to do. So once again, from myself, from all of us at All Elite Wrestling,
Thank you.
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 Thank you. We couldn't have done it without each and every one of you fans for supporting us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
There we go. So there it is. Pay-per-view in the States and North America. Fight TV app internationally. That means if you're in Canada, you have to go pay-per-view, which means fuck you, cable cutters. Thanks, Cody, for that. But that's just me. You can get on Bleacher Report Live. I can confirm. A friend of mine at work today showed the thing. And before we do anything else, thank you to Evil Reverend. 12 months, a tier 1 sub. Boom, 12 months, 1 whole year with us. Thank you very much for the sub. So
Yeah,
BR Live,
cool.
Bleacher Report
Jesus,
Live. So
that's
if you have
fine.
Bleacher Report Live and you got $60, you can get it. And actually, my friend at work confirmed that I actually got the app. And there it is, double or nothing. They're just waiting for the time where you can actually put your payment information and buy the thing itself.
Yeah, it's $50 here in the States. Me and my brother-in-law are going to split it 50-50.
Good call.
Because $50 for a pay-per-view, that is...
That's
pricey.
stiff. It is stiff considering $12. Like we'll talk in Canadian dollars on my end. That's $60 for us in Canada. So $60 here, or you can buy or you can watch this Sunday's WBB pay-per-view for $9.99 or $13 here in Canada. New Japan's around $12 Canadian. Up in Canada, $12-13 depending on the exchange rate.
Yeah,
I believe Impact's streaming service and Honor Club are on the $10 mark as well. So it is a stiff, very stiff price to pay. Now, they got all the hype in the world. So, like All In, they could charge... they charged $60, $59 or $50 for the pay-per-view last year, and people bought the fuck out of it. It'll probably happen again, but once we get down the line, they're gonna have to find a way to lower the price a little bit. Obviously,
I hope so, but I'm not optimistic. So I'm probably not going to watch every AEW pay-per-view if they keep the price this high.
At least not legally, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, unfortunately. And that might be the case on my end as well. Oh, wait, I can't because I'm going to a wedding next week.
So next week, you will not be all in.
See, that's the thing about RSVPs, folks. They pay like a whole lot of money for the wedding, for the room and the food. It'd be kind of a dick move to not show up. You know what I mean?
Well, you can show up, but you can like have All Elite Wrestling on your tablet.
What if they don't have Wi-Fi?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. Take the groom and slam it through a table. Create your own All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah. Knowing him, he'd probably get a kick out of it, but I believe the bride would frown on that.
Right. That might be bad. She might murder you.
She might murder me. Her family might murder me. My family might look at me going, okay, that's it. Move the fuck out. And then no Wrestle Cast next week or in a couple of weeks. And that's not something we want to risk here.
Or would I be the new person in charge of the WrestleCast?
Sure, good luck with that. Because you just suggested I put the groom through a table. You're the one who suggested it. You might be fired too.
Oh, well, it was Evil Rev's idea. He influenced me.
And Evil Rev just went, who did what now?
All right. Let's see.
So yeah, AEW. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, they're going to be on TNT this fall.
Yeah.
Most people are speculating because of the copyright. It's going to be Tuesday Night Dynamite, excuse me.
The idea would be either Tuesday or Wednesday.
I think Tuesday would be best because that's the only night that's like free of wrestling completely.
Completely free of wrestling. However, with TNT, there's a contract with the National Basketball League.
That is true.
Which traditionally airs on Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, there's a little bit of a wee bit problem there. Especially if you want to go live every Tuesday. Wednesday, yeah, you're not completely free because you have NXT, but that is a pre-tape show.
It is.
On the network.
And it is also a premium show that's on a network subscription.
So it could be a shots fired type of situation with AEW when they go, you know what? How about we just go on Wednesday and say, hey, why pay $9.99 for a show that was pre-taped weeks ago when you could watch us LIVA, bitches?
It's the Wednesday Night Wars, by God Almighty!
Oh God, Vince! Oh God, you know what happens if that happens? Vince is gonna want complete control of NXT, and then we're all fucked.
Damn it, Paul! This is why everything's gone down the shitter. Give me control of NXT. I'm gonna be the one head in charge here now. We're gonna make Bobby Lashley champion. The new North American champion is going to be Mojo Rawley. And the tag team champions are going to be the Viking Experience.
And then Triple H will go, Steph, he's gone completely freaking mental.
And we'll be talking about that sort of stuff soon. But first, we have to talk about the fact that AEW announced the signing of several referees, basically their entire referee force.
Oh, God. But Gamer Mooney, which is Bishojo White in the chat. Fuck you. Don't forget the fuck you. Don't forget the fuck you in there. Grumpy Vince on Twitter. What a glorious meme that was a few years ago. Indeed. Moving on. Ref.
We got the one that was announced this recently on Being the Elite, Rick Knox.
The standing he got for that. Well deserved.
Yep. Referee, basically a whole bunch of SoCal indie scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We got Chikara's Bryce Remsburg.
Hey, are you going to argue on that? I'm not.
Oh, hell no.
Have you seen his refereeing the match of the Invincible Man versus the Invisible Stan?
Not yet, but I really want to.
You should. It is a masterclass.
If anybody can do it, it is him. I've seen him do so much good stuff in Chikara. He is such a good referee.
Yes.
We also got this one. Honestly, shocked me. This next one, ROH's Paul Turner.
That's huge.
Yeah, he was ROH's senior referee.
Yeah.
That's like holy shit.
Well, one of the senior referees. The other one was who was the other guy? Fuck.
I can't also remember, but yeah, Paul Turner was basically like their main event guy.
He was. Well, the other one was ROH referees. There we go. I got it. I fucking got it. All right, we have Todd Sinclair.
That's the other referee. Todd Sinclair and Paul Turner are essentially the two like major refs for Ring of Honor, and the fact they got either of them is honestly shocking to me. The other one is former NXT referee Aubrey Edwards, and the person who's probably going to be managing the referee position is going to be Earl Hebner. I assume he's going to be coaching them.
Coaching / senior referee position, more than likely.
Yes.
Because if it's going to be sports related, sports centric, there might be instant replay. He might be the video ref. Look, if it's going to be sports centric, there's probably going to be video replay. I'm just.
If there's anybody that knows anything about screw jobs in wrestling, it's Earl Hebner.
I knew it.
And yes, I'm bringing up the screw job, the famous Hulk Hogan screw job.
Ooh, yeah. That one, yeah, sure, that one.
That is the screw job that I talk about when I talk about Earl Hebner, because that's the only one he has ever partaked in. The fact that he knocked out his twin brother, Dave Hebner. He knocked him in the face. He took his spot. He took his pants. He took his ref shirts. He went in the ring. He screwed over Hulk Hogan, But then again, Hulk Hogan deserved it because fuck him.
Well, there you go. Hulk Hogan is a cunt. It is indeed a cunt. Okay. And video ref. What? Yeah, there's like video, like in hockey and football, there's like video officials that they look at replays.
I don't think they should get too out of hand with that, though, because...
No, I mean, and again, it's speculation is what I'm doing here.
Yeah, speculation, because they did say they want to be more sports-centric, and they're not going to have they're going to have minimal scripted promos, it seems, and they're actually going to allow people to voice their own characters, not have people, try to interpret their characters and be like, okay, what's your character? Okay, be your character that you've cultivated for the past several years. They're going to allow them to do that.
Which means more MJF calling Conrad Thompson turkey tits.
Yes. Stuff like that. And they're also not going to just do the WWE thing where they're like, oh, we don't get this, so no one's going to get this. Or we're just going to randomly start and stop storylines.
Because one guy. See, the All Elite people, they know what they're doing. They're going to an audience of a lot of people. WWE, you're writing for an audience of one. And that's
just leave crap. I don't get it. I don't get puns. It's canceled.
Kind of like that SmackDown Live show they did that they canceled for Monday after Money in the Bank. But we're going to move on.
Yeah, let's see. What do I have next? Let's see. Lars Sullivan was fined $100,000.
Yeah. Turns out there's a clause in his contract that says that if he fucks up, we can fine you. And this is more out of pressure from the sponsors because people got the sponsors. And well, the last time people got the sponsors, we changed the Women's Battle Royal from Fabulous Moolah to insert name here. They haven't done that yet, Battle Royal.
Why can't they just call it the Sensational Sherry Invitational or the China Invitational or something?
Because Vincent goddamn McMahon, we know that.
If we can't name it Moolah, we won't name it after anybody, goddammit. Fuck you. So Lars apparently was fined $100,000, and at the very least, according to Titus O'Neil, Lars has been sincere in wanting to better himself. So if that's true, then
you know what? If like I said, those posts were like from 2007, 2008.
The most recent one was 2013.
Oh, still, hey, better late than never. And even Reverend pirates. No one cares about pirates. What about incest? I can't do it. I can't do a good
I still can't
Vince,
believe
man.
That just shows you how just in his own bubble Vince is. The fact that he couldn't see the popularity of Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, for all we know, Paul Burchill could be a huge star right now. We don't know, but he could have been.
For all we know, Asuka and Kairi Sane could be huge stars, but they're Kabuki warriors now. What the fuck? Oh, wait, that they come up with that?
Yeah, they did.
What? Yeah, they came up with Kabuki girls. And Vince said, no, not girls. Warriors. How about warriors? And they
Warriors! Warriors, yes!
And then Kyrie and Asuka went, okay. So yeah, people bitch. I was getting ready to bitch about that name, and then, wait, they're the ones that came up with it? God damn it, I can't get pissed off at that. It's still stupid, but I'm like, it's Kairi Sane.
Are you calling Asuka stupid? I'll have you know, she has a programming degree and has created video games. Have you created video games? You have not.
No. It's a stupid name, but no, I'm not going to call Asuka stupid, obviously.
Are you calling Kairi
And I can't stay mad at Kairi Sane because that freaking beautiful elbow.
And now we may as well get to it. Triple H and Vince McMahon apparently
clashing. Vince and Paul are... No. Paul is pissed at Vince.
Yeah.
So
they apparently are.
Y'all folks are pissed off at WWE for fucking name a thing, right? Yeah. Take that frustration, triple it, add an H to it. That's how pissed off Triple H is.
And it's hard to blame him because imagine being somebody who's like cultivating so many new stars year after year after year and putting so much effort into that, and then seeing it all just fall to the wayside every time.
Because Vince doesn't want to use them. Or uses them for a few seconds and then realizes he's got older stars to plug. Case in point, Undertaker versus fucking Goldberg.
Let's just go through a list of just some people who have been misused. First, we have Bo Dallas, who was the first NXT champion of the sort of modern era, the takeover era of NXT.
To be fair, they got a good run out of his character.
They did, but then once they brought him to the main roster, Vince McMahon apparently didn't get the Bo Leave gimmick, and he just dropped to the wayside for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Another one is Ty Dillinger, somebody who took forever to find a gimmick that
10!
worked.
Though to be fair, the fact that the people that fans were putting over the 10 chant while the referee was administering a 10 count.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault.
There is such a thing as 2 over, folks. Sadly. And cunt fans. Cunt fans do exist.
There's also Tyler Breeze, who, as soon as he got called up, was essentially made into an instant jobber.
He had a match with Jushin fucking Liger.
And the list can go on and on. You could just think of some.
Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family, one of them wants to quit. The other one's eco-friendly. The other one is Maui Wowie.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. There's just so many people you could think of who are from NXT.
The only 3 people from NXT that have made a very good impact: Rollins, Reigns, Ambrose. And Ambrose is barely NXT.
I wouldn't consider Roman Reigns NXT. He was FCW. And Rollins was barely NXT. I wouldn't count Ambrose. He was more FCW as well.
Actually, Rollins was the first NXT champion.
Yeah. When it comes to Ambrose and Reigns, they definitely feel more FCW.
Yeah. Bray Wyatt technically had a good run, and then, of course, Ramblin' Man. Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, God.
Yeah. Oof. He's not even on TV most weeks.
He is running out his fucking contract.
There was actually a report about a month ago saying that he essentially is mentally checked out.
It's like, all right, I'll show up, do whatever I gotta do. Oh, you want Kinshasa? Cool. Paycheck, please.
Yeah, he apparently has just been enjoying surfing more than wrestling in WWE at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE have fucked up Shinsuke Nakamura. And you folks watch this shit.
Also, let's not forget the fact that WWE, screwed up the easiest heel turn of all time with Dean Ambrose.
And now he's gone.
Yep, now he's Moxley, and for all we know, he could show up at Double or Nothing. He might not. Who knows? He might just, during one of the matches, pull a Scott Hall and just show up.
Hey, yo.
You know who I am, but what you don't know is why I have this barbed wire bat in my hand.
I was going to say, hey, yo, you know who I am, but you don't know why I want Bryan Danielson's head on a stick. Still one of my favorite old school Moxley promos, not going to lie. Okay. And Robert Roode, but Robert Roode is still, there's kind of a build up to it, though.
I know, but oh man, there's so much wrong.
So many. The list could go on, but we don't want to stay too sad here.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah, Triple H is obviously not happy. No one can blame him, and apparently Vince is just seen as this over the hill senile person who should step down, but has absolutely no intentions of doing so. The XFL cannot come soon enough. Take him away from us, football league.
Paul, Steph, hostile take over his asshole.
What's interesting is apparently Stephanie doesn't have much in the way of creative, which shocks me because we've heard about her being in that sort of head role of creative for so long. That's just really odd to hear that she is not.
I mean, she's lead of marketing, and one of her responsibilities in the boardroom is marketing. How the fuck? Like, she must be just as frustrated as her husband. Like the kind of shit they pump out every 5 hours a week. Yeah, you're losing.
How do you market some of this stuff? Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah.
Speaking of good luck to Ric Flair, who is reportedly having medical issues, but the latest report I at least heard from Conrad Thompson is that he will be making a full recovery, but just
it's not as serious as the first report made it sound like, but it's still serious enough that they want to get him to a hospital as quickly as possible, which is a good call. So,
yeah, always better to be safe than sorry, and best of luck, speedy recovery to the nature.
If there's a silver lining to this, it gave birth to another Ric Flair chopping death meme. I ain't dead yet, motherfuckers. Chop. Woo!
Yep, and been chopping the shit out of death since the 70s.
Yep. Now! Woo!
And next, I have in my notes written just 2 words. Yowie wowie.
Oh! Here's one thing I was looking forward to. I was like, okay, watching New Japan. As soon as a YouTube clip pops up, I have to watch the shit out of that. Oh. There's the Bray Wyatt we know. Creepy bastard that he is.
Interesting that you. By the way, if anyone wants to know who made his mask, the legendary Tom Savini.
Damn.
Yeah, horror icon Tom Savini, who's done special effects for the biggest horror films of all time. His work speaks for itself. Go check out his filmography if you want specifics. But if you want a really creepy effect done, he's your man. Him and his team are just the best.
Oh, speaking of, actually, Easy just tweeted me on. He's watching Shutter's The Life's Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs, as he has wanted to do the last few weeks. And Darcy the Mail Girl, the lady who plays Darcy the Mail Girl, happens to be a wrestling fan. Easy says, "One of us, one of us, one of us." Yeah, I'm about to tweet him. Tom Savini, right? Savini.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell his name.
All right. I'm about to say Tom Savini made Bray Wyatt's mask. New mask.
Tom Savini is on Twitter. That's cool.
Here we go. We'll see if he reacts. And I will, of course, keep you abreast of the situation, of course. All right. But yeah, I like, you know what? Creepy as hell, but I'm like, you know what? There's a payoff, and I like this payoff.
Yeah, this is definitely like what you'd expect a wrestling horror person to look like. And ironically enough, just a few days later, Slipknot dropped a new song and new music video showing off their new masks.
You are indeed happy in your head place.
Oh, yes, I am, especially because the song was badass. And yeah, I'm a happy fanboy. And going back to the topic of Bray Wyatt, I'll be very interested to see where they're going from here. And I'm maybe wondering who he's going to start his first feud with. Will they have him go to the mid-card, or will they have him attack one of the world champions, perhaps?
Something Money in the Bank.
Something to think about in the third segment, I believe.
Yeah. I don't know where he's going to pop up, but I'm definitely going to call him Money in the Bank for at least another edition of Firefly Funhouse.
Something that will not be a fun time. At the Saudi show, it's being rumored that the Universal title match is Seth Rollins versus Bork Laser.
Bork Laser. My God.
Please don't be true.
Please, for the love of God, keep Brock Lesnar away from the world titles. Please. We're done with that shit.
Yeah, just at this point, it's just really tired and just stop. Stop!
Stop!
There's just, after a while, it's just enough is enough is enough. Just, ugh.
And it's time for a change! By the way, shout out to John Pollock and Wade Ting of Post Wrestling. They got a sounds to be like a wonderful project about Owen Hart coming up a couple of Mondays from now. Looking very much forward to it. End of the month.
Very nice.
Yeah, so keep an eye on that because I will be listening to that podcast and I will probably give it in the winter. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, don't do Rollins Lesnar. We're tired of seeing Lesnar in world title matches. And especially do not put the title back on him. Jesus Christ.
Keep belt off Lesnar.
Can we have Lesnar go at least a full year without a belt? Just 1 year? Is that too much to ask? Are we asking for a modern day miracle?
Oh God, Paul Heyman as the Swedish American advisor. Bork, 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 beast incarnate, bork, bork. Good one, Rico. Good one.
Oh yeah. And
Zachary, so what happened to no rematches? Vincent Kennedy McMahon. God, that killed my throat.
Yeah, I remember when they made that big rule that no more rematches. From now on, you have to earn your title matches.
I have a button for that. You best believe I got a button for that. Where is my bad news button? Come on. Here we go. So what happened to the rematch clause?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Had to dust off that one for a while.
Oh, yeah. But let's see. We got some good news. According to Rusev, he says that, Sheamus is his neighbor and says that he will not be retiring.
Hey! Awesome. Probably just taking some time off to recover. That is a good thing.
Thank you, Rusev, for being the bearer of good news as usual.
So Easy responded to Tom Savini made Bray Wyatt's new mask. Easy, so glad I got to meet him last week. So the thumb is up.
Yay!
The thumb is indeed up. He will more than likely be happy in his head place on Sunday for Tokuro's Live. Anyway.
Let's see, and the only thing I have left on my list is the New Japan Best of the Super Juniors.
Now, I only watched the first 2 nights. I'm not completely caught up, but I intend to do so this weekend, so. Sho versus Takagi. Goddamn.
Yeah, that match. Holy shit.
I mean, the entrance music alone. I mean, T-Dub suggested that as the clip of the week, but the music is copyright is a copyright thing, especially on YouTube. So I had to say no, but it hurt me to say no.
I also have to give props to Chris Charlton for Call of the Night.
Agreed. Wholeheartedly.
This is the Dark Souls of tournament matches. Fucking excellent. Give that man a raise.
One of us.
Yeah, also, Caprice Coleman didn't do too bad in his role of
I was impressed.
Commentator.
Because he didn't try to heel out too much. He was watching a match. He was maybe a little bit monotone for my taste, but at the same time, he's concentrating on the match. He's commentating on the match. He's doing his goddamn job.
Yeah, as far as analysis goes, he does a really good job of providing that type of the commentary, actually providing color to the commentary like a color commentator should.
Yeah.
The only criticism I have is sometimes he can be a little too calm. However, there was one moment where both him and Kevin Kelly lost their shit for a second A block for Dragon Lee versus Sho.
Yeah.
They're outside punching each other in the face. Referee's counting 16, 17, 18, 19. And then at that point, the moment 19 hits, both Kevin Kelly and Caprice Coleman both at the top of their lungs shouts, "Get in the ring!" I'm like, oh my god, that was amazing. Like, you could feel their passion. That more like, oh, don't get counted. Don't you fucking dare get counted out.
That's how you know. By the way, they're really invested in the match. By the way.
Yeah, and afterwards they're like, ooh, we apologize for that. Didn't mean to get so excited. But that I love moments like that because that also makes it feel like New Japan isn't just feeding them stuff in their headset to say like this is actual like spur of the moment stuff. This is actually how they're feeling.
It's commentary done right. When's the last time you heard that?
Yeah,
outside New Japan in the last 3 years, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do always love about the New Japan English commentary is the fact that when you hear it, you never get the sense that it's just a bunch of corporate talk in their ears. And it just everything feels so natural. As opposed to, when you turn on to WWE and you just hear corporate line after corporate line after corporate line.
It's boss time! It's boss time! Big dog! Big dog!
Yeah, just feed them in sound bites.
I am definitely this excited and not sucking Vince's cock. Oh, come on! That's my Renee Young. It's not as good. Anyway.
Yeah, just whatever skills the commentators have, it just eventually gets whittled down into buzzwords and catchphrases.
And Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
And that's why if there's one thing I do love about NXT is the fact that you do get the sense that they have a much more laissez-faire attitude with their commentary team.
Because they know all they have to do is do good wrestling. And they guide them through it. They don't shove, they don't mudge, they don't you go in that mold, you stay in that fucking mold. No. They say, okay, we know what you do, we know who you are. Do you, we'll guide you, we'll help you out.
Rinko brings up how Red Shoes never DQs anyone. That's a lie. I have seen him DQ somebody in a tag team
people
match.
before.
But here's the thing. He does not DQ people usually in singles matches because those are usually specialty matches, and you never want those to end in disqualification.
There are times where he asks us, like, God damn it, don't make me ring the goddamn bell, boy. So he gets in there. But it's very rare. DQs are very rare unless absolutely 100% necessary.
Yeah, but the only time you'll really see them are in tag team matches because those are just preliminary matches.
Yeah, and so it's more of a safety thing. You don't want everybody to get hurt.
Yeah, and you'll very rarely see definitely rarely see a DQ, especially in anything like a tournament match or a title match. Because they know that if you do that, fans are just going to get pissed off.
You can definitely expect a count out. The one Tanahashi versus Bad Luck Fale comes to mind at the G1 last year. But again, it was well built up. There was actually suspense. So you could get away with a count out victory.
But definitely, very rarely DQ.
Very rarely.
Let's see. And by the way, when it comes to Red Shoes, he really does have really good facial expressions as a referee.
He does.
And that's, by the way, I have to note, this tournament so far has been a great showcase for Show.
I mean, he's going to come out looking like $1 million at the end of the. If he keeps up the momentum he is building up, from just the first 2 matches I've seen him, this guy is one of their stars.
Yeah, I mean, they gave him new theme music, and he's definitely earned that just for his match quality because both matches I've seen him in, singles matches, holy hell, they're amazing. Both matches of the night. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Watch out for this guy.
Yeah. This guy good. And Yo's no slouch either. Yo's had some good matches too, but Show, goddamn. Anyway. So here's what's going on. You obviously, if you're joining us in the program, this particular program, you may have noticed I sound off. I have indeed a cold. You might have even heard me cough a couple times, and I do apologize for that. However, that leaves me with me not wanting to kill my throat over reading those emails. So, tell me.
Emails are canceled.
T-Dub, we agreed to this.
I agreed to nothing.
I asked you if you could help me. You said yes.
You can't prove this.
It's on Twitter, folks. It's on DM. All I need to do is plug in a webcam.
You're a son of a bitch.
Takes one to know one, bud. Anyway, we got 3 emails to read, so we got to read them, bud. We got to read them.
It's time for your emails of the week.
Yeah, you can send them on the WrestleCast at gmail.com.
We start off with Renico. Pictures of Silver King and Ashley are up as the 21 ring bell salute happens.
It's a 10 bell salute, but I think he was referencing the Toku gun, the 21 Toku gun salute that we do for Toku actors. And by the way, for those wondering why we talked about Puro Magasiva and his passing and his unfortunate passing, we are going to do that on Toku Riffs. Believe you me. Actually, we did do that on Toku Riffs this week, and we will be bringing that up, I believe, on the next recap, which I believe will be next week because I don't have jack shit next Thursday. Thank God.
Well, that's another young death. Fuck.
Yeah, that hit us hard in the raging community. Believe me.
Yeah, Pugsley was a huge fan of that season as well.
Yeah, Ninja Storm, definitely.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch us sometime. Anyways, got hit when wrestlers younger than you go first.
I know. Whoa, shit.
We got ourselves another Mike Schultz type in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got fans of all ages.
Very true. Very true.
How, Matty and TWK? What a week we had. WWE being WWE, July pay-per-view being leaked. Best of Super Juniors, 26 and 2 passings. You know how little I care about WWE, but I'm hoping Money in the Bank won't suck too hard in the time between Riffs and JPW if I can last that long. Yes, that's a thing. I had to watch the last 3 airings of Best of Super Juniors like a normal person due to the body saying, nope.
Hey, bud, there is no shame in not watching it live. Believe me, that's what I did on Monday and Tuesday, I intend to do so as well on those days as well. Believe me.
I have never watched New Japan live when they air that early in the morning because my body, by that point, is just saying, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
My insomnia allowed me to actually watch a G1 show during a time off, and it is a pleasantly weird experience waking up at 3 in the morning to watch these things.
Yeah, but that point, it doesn't matter how much caffeine I have. My body's just telling me, you're going to go to sleep, and you're going to like it.
Yeah, I actually, I think it was the Shibata versus Okada match. It was that one, if I remember correctly.
By the way, huge props to Dragon Lee for incorporating Shibata's offense into his own as a tribute.
Good call. Also, Shibata is awesome.
Yeah. Continuing on, he says, speaking of Best of Super Juniors, holy shit, they need to slow the thighs down. Fingers, arms, legs, and Will Ospreay's neck. Oh my!
Oh my!
We'll say, though, that for the most part, the actual Best of the Super Junior matches were good. Bushi, Red Shoe, Red Shoes.
And Phantasmo.
Red Shoes. ELP keeps hitting me in the dick. Why does he keep hitting me in my dick?
El Phantasmo keeps hitting me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep hitting me in the dick?
Well, maybe you could punch him in the face harder.
If you say can't punch him in the really hard, I'll punch you in the dick.
Anyways, show will be solo champ in no time. And show will be solo champ sometime. Words I can
yeah, not easy to say. I know. I had a hard time saying it in my head too.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad that we agree on that front, Serenico.
Oh,
he has impressed me. Most of all of them, Skrull and Shingo are my favorites to win. Though with all the Bullet Club being in there, that's being on the top scares me. After this tournament, I hope Ren Narita and Yoda Tsuji get closer to graduating from the Young Lion status. And Ren Narita, I'll be surprised if he hasn't graduated by the end of the year. Same thing with Shota Umino.
Shota Umino, Yota Tsuji, and Ren Narita. Those 3 definitely on an excursion, I think, by the time G1 starts, I would hope.
Speaking of Young Lions, You remember the monster? I
Yeah.
can't remember his name.
Kitamura?
Big Q. What's that?
Kitamura?
Yeah, Kitamura. There was actually an update on him past January on his status.
Oh, yeah?
He has officially left New Japan, which is sad because he was like my favorite young lion because he was a big roided up Magoo.
He was awesome.
Hopefully, he ends up somewhere good soon.
Hopefully, it continues, man. He was one of my guys, too. He was one of my boys.
Let's see, continuing on. I'm scared for Will and Iron Mask and a little for Ishimori. These three taking risks that may or will shorten their careers. If you watch the tourney, you'll understand.
Yeah, especially Will Ospreay. Agreed there.
For this being my first Best of Super Juniors, I'm having a blast watching it, even if Will Ospreay and Doki scare me. Different reason.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see, winners. Us, everyone on 4 points, and the lucky people in Japan at the center/arenas.
I mean, that just goes without saying.
It'll be nice to see a New Japan show live one of these days.
Hey, I got to see a Ring of Honor
Metrics.
New Japan show last week. I mean, just a straight up New Japan show would be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, especially like in Japan.
Oh, dude, if New Japan comes to Toronto, I am taking that day off. I am going to that show.
Yeah, that's definitely instant day off stuff.
It is a day off thing. Pay for the hotel. Pay for everything. Go downtown Toronto, next to the Union Station. Go. I am going.
Indeed. Losers. Well, the poor families of Ashley and Silver King. Will Ospreay's neck. Yes, I'm still harping on that. And everyone under Vinny.
Makes sense.
I feel so bad for those writers who constantly get... Because apparently, according to a cast who is apparently somebody who works for WWE, Vince just shoots down most ideas that are brought to him.
Uh-huh.
And apparently the writers are a huge fan of Daniel Brooke, who apparently has been busting her ass at the Performance Center trying to get better. And here's the one thing that I love that she's been doing. She helps set up the ring before the shows. That's fucking awesome.
Who does that?
Dana Brooke.
Good. That's awesome.
Yes. If you guys have never, for those who don't know, like whenever a wrestler shows up to help put together a ring with the ring crew, that feels amazing. Oh my god, that's just, as much of a fan of her as I was, I'm an even bigger fan now.
Yeah.
Because it shows that she actually gets it. She gets it. Holy shit. Somebody push her.
Or at the very least, someone put her back in NXT where she can be useful again.
Indeed.
Anyway, next up, ladies and gentlemen, is Evil Reverend, and I believe I do need to hit a couple of buttons here. I need to hit this. There we go.
Cuts to Reverend, Ray, and Dr. Cube in a gym. Revs doing shoulder exercises with dumbbells. Dr. Cube. Hello once again, WrestleCast. As you can see, the Reverend has been making some progress with his injury. It should not be long until he's 100%, or at least as close to 100% as one can be with a torn labrum.
Ew, Jesus, that's what it is. God damn, dude.
Rev. But let's not worry about that. Drops the dumbbells. It's time for my thoughts regarding this week in wrestling. Double E news. A quick salute to the late Ashley Massaro. It always sucks losing somebody like that. It always sucks when somebody like that just drops out of nowhere. I haven't heard she was trained to come back to the ring. What a shame. Yep. I officially no longer care about the wildcard rule.
That didn't take long.
If you want to end the brand split, just do it!
Yep.
Kevin and Sammy teaming up again? I'm down with that. Not down with Kofi losing the belt just yet, though.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Impact news, something that I haven't been caught up with because, it happens the same time as the WrestleCast, and it's not easy for me to get caught up on that because of my schedule, but
that and Michael Elgin doesn't help.
Yeah, finally find out what the hell channel it's on so I can find out what I missed. Demon Collar match winner take all, huh? Sign me up. Also, Jordan Grace, I'm digging what she does. Yeah, she's great. The main event was ridiculous in all the right ways. The second I saw the Legos, I thought, adios, Fallah Bah's feet. Oh my god, they did a Lego match?
They did
Holy
Legos?
Shit.
Oh,
who's been watching interspecies wrestling?
Who's been watching Annie Star matches? That's an Annie Star gimmick if I know. Oh, good.
And Fallah Bah competing in one of those matches with bare feet. Ugh, why?
Oh, that's gotta suck. Oh. Yeah, I'm putting Fallah Bah as a winner now. I have to.
Let's see. Side note, did anybody else hear that crack on David Chris' head when Dreamer was swinging that ladder? Ouch. Ooh. That sounds painful.
Yeah.
Must have been Tommy Dreamer must have been doing the whole Terry Funk spot.
Ooh, that maybe.
Gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out when it goes into helicopter mode. Gotta cover up that face.
Yep.
Other news, we got confirmation that AEW's got a spot with TNT. It's very good. And also, if we have it's Dynamite!
TNT!
It'll win the fight!
TNT! Power load! TNT! Watch me explode!
I was honestly surprised you didn't use any sort of form of TNT for the clip of the week trends.
To be fair, with Money in the Bank, I had Money Talks in mind.
All right, let's see.
So,
Oh, this is the news I forgot to bring up. Fire Pro's not letting us customize entrance music.
yeah,
Hell
PS4 is allowing custom entrance music now, which is fucking awesome.
There is a caveat though. Only 40 songs.
Oh. Still glad I got the PC version though.
Yeah, it is a bit disappointing that we only get 40 songs, but I'm so glad to have it at all. And it's just cool to finally have a video game, once again, custom entrance music, which means I can have CM Punk enter to Cult of Personality.
And Shibata to his fighter music.
I need to add that. There's a lot of stuff I had to add, because there's a lot of wrestlers who, even though they're in the game, they didn't get their entrance music, like Minoru Suzuki, Jushin Liger.
A lot of it's due to copyright stuff, obviously.
Yeah, because, rights can be expensive. And this is still a small studio. But the fact they got this, and WWE still hasn't. No excuse now.
They had it like in the PS3 era. For the last two games, they just removed it for some dumb reason.
They removed it ever since they got to Xbox One/PS4.
Yeah.
And now Fire Pro is showing that there's no excuse. You can do it.
You could do it.
Hey, 2K, balls in your court. 2K20, we want entrance music, custom.
Hey, Tino, I may be mistaken, but I believe 2K and WWE may be slipping. Show me to the players box. Shades does it better. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, 2K be slipping.
Did you play a clip?
What clip?
I thought you were about to play a clip.
Oh, no, it's like slipping. Someone show me to the players box. That's the joke. There's no clip.
Okay. Let's see.
We're at Dr. Q.
On. Yep. Now let's end it with something a little different. Ray, come down here, please. Ray jumps off treadmill.
By the way, we should probably mention that Reverend says that this is not against us, it's just a camera. So there we go.
Reverend says, it's time for what I call Bomaye of the Week. Something or somebody did something to earn a knee to the face.
To the face.
And this week that somebody is whoever proved the name Kabuki Warriors. You fucking what? And at least Viking experience is kind of fun in hindsight. I know some people, in fact, think little of the audience's knowledge of other cultures, but do they think we don't know what Google is? And Paige's explanation, yeah, not really an explanation, was it? Bottom line, it's just about lazy, like a Snorlax with a bong. Not digging it.
Snorlax with a bong. You know what? It just makes some... You know what? I don't care what y'all think. I think Snorlax with a bong makes all the sense in the world.
Now, continue on. Ray says, "Shall I, sir? Reverend?" "Give it to him." Ray proceeds to run over and boom-a-yay the camera. Reverend, with that said, I got some push-ups to do. And while you're still feeling it, Ray, kill the feed. Ray steps up on the bench and delivers her best insane elbow to the camera.
Not bad, Ray. Not bad at all.
And finally, next is Frencho!
Yes, that was indeed me sipping some ginger ale while he was talking.
And he says, "Well, hello, Wrestlecasters. Taku!"
Ah, there's that Mr. Kennedy gimmick back, baby.
You didn't think I could interrupt myself, did you? Showed you wrong.
Hey, I'm glad you brought the Anderson gimmick back. That's awesome.
Anderson. So, last week, I wasn't good to do with mail, especially with this week in wrestling, so that was shit, to be honest. Outside of NXT was some deception. Scamless with the Undisputed Era.
Deception. Smell this.
There was some news, and yes, I listened to your episode, which was still good. Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I figured you would just send an email off that shit show that was last week, to be fair.
Yeah, I've heard the worst of things. I've heard it was the worst Raw ever!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about this week's Raw, SmackDown Live, or NXT, since there's a Papa this Sunday.
A Papa.
Money in the Bank. So, what's the way of a brand split now that they've integrated a wild card role for no reasons? And yeah, I'm asking that concerning the Money in the Bank briefcases for both the Men and Women's World Championship. Imagine if someone from Raw, who won the Money in the Bank briefcase, goes to SmackDown Live and becomes a world champion. It makes zero sense. Remind me why Vince brought that up. Also, there's a precedent for that. CM Punk won a Money in the Bank briefcase as a member of ECW and became a Raw superstar after cashing on Edge.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Also, Edge became a SmackDown superstar after cashing in on The Undertaker. So, if you cash in on a champion, you become that show's champion. And you become exclusive to that show then. At least if we're actually using past logic.
Yeah, precedence is what is helping us out. Otherwise...
Google that fucker. You should always just Google that fucker.
Throw precedence and logic out the window.
I don't know if you heard the thunder or not there, but...
One more time.
One more time? There we go. One more time.
Google that fucker. You should always just Google that fucker.
But yeah, then again, this is a Vince McMahon who likes to throw precedence out the window whenever possible.
That's our running gag for the evening. Vincent Kennedy McMahon right there.
Pre-show, KFC, crispy, tangy, honey mustard chicken event.
I think he was reading it the way Jay Hunter does it. Which, by the way...
KFC.
Yeah.
Crispy, tangy, honey mustard chicken main event.
By the way, condolences to your family about your mother's passing, Jay Hunter, by the way.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he actually sent a Patreon email to Patreon backers and everything else, and on Facebook and Twitter. He unfortunately will not be going to StarCast 2 because of obvious reasons now, but yeah.
Sorry to hear. I'm sorry that he had to experience that.
You know what? There is no equivalent to that, but my grandfather on my mother's side, we were so close. For the longest time, we were a 10-minute drive away from them at all times. We're the closest relatives to them, so they were our second father. He was my second father and my second mother. Those were my grandparents, and yeah, so it's never easy. So my condolences, obviously.
Yeah. So yeah, best of luck to being able to deal with that bit of grief because that will be difficult. And best of luck to the rest of the OSW team if they do show up.
I think they intend to show up, but it'll be sans Jay Hunter, obviously.
Yeah. So Maybe Matthew can host?
You know what? If I didn't have a wedding, I'd be jumping in on that shit.
Let's see. He says he never gets tired of the, OSW main event KFC gimmick. The SmackDown Tag Empty Belts. Eco Warriors versus... Oh, he's doing the riff down gimmick. These nuts.
From the Kona Stowe.
Well, since them Usos are on Raw, don't expect them to win the belts against Rowan and D-Bry. Eco Warriors for the win. The Cruiserweight belt. Tony Nese versus Arya Davari. Nese has been champion for barely a month. He'll keep the belts until...
Agreed.
Time for the main card. The U.S. belts. Joey Samoa versus Ray Ray. Expect Dominic to get involved and sadly costing his dad his match against Joe. Both of them will make a trip to Dreamland. No Kirby involved.
Not that land. As the Shintai Crow would say.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Next is the steel cage match. Miz versus Shane O'Mac. Miz to win. It's their rubber match, and it'll be a good ending to this feud to see Miz get his revenge against Shane.
Oh, I love this next one. I love this next one.
Who let the dogs out versus the Ring of Fire. Yes, these are music references, and I can't believe I mentioned Johnny Cash for Mr. Samson.
You know what? That's what it is. That's a direct reference. The "Hello, I'm Elias." That's straight up lifted from Johnny Cash's concert intro. So yeah.
Anywho, Elias will get his ass beat, as always, by Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Carmella, Athena. Hey, we want some melee.
Hey.
Trish Stratus Light, Dana Brooke, Glow Effect, Natty Neidhart, and Alexa's newest quote-unquote best day. Yes, I saw the news. Alexa, due to concussions, got replaced by Nikki Ross, B1's favorite according to him on OSW Review. Good on her, since she needs something after Sandy broke up, which I'm still mad at! Us too.
Yeah.
But poor Alexa, just come back and now she's on the shelf again. In-ring career equals dead. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good, no.
As for the winner, put the briefcase on Cross. If the winner is blonde, I might be pissed, and yes, even Dana, who did some efforts to be a part of the match. Sorry.
See, I think I'd be less pissed at Dana Brooke, but I think we'd both be in the minority of that reaction spectrum there.
Probably. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. El Generico, Prince Puma, Drew, Effin Galloway.
Good one.
Baron Von Corbin, Randall Orton, Cien Almas, Prince Balor, and Mustafa Ali. Well, Bronny is out due to an injury. Hence the reason why he lost to Sami Zayn. But with assist by Corbin and Drew. It won't surprise me if Andrade Almas won the briefcase since he's engaged with Charlotte. But I won't be mad if Ali or even Drew wins it. Also, how much do you want to bet that Zelina will take a dive from the top of a ladder?
Yeah! I'd put money on it.
Possibly. It isn't out of the realm.
There's a highfalutin possibility right there.
WWE women's belts. 2 blondes, 1 pissed off Irish woman who did jail and dates a Rollinator. The biggest challenge for Beckers
would say they fucking, but we're gonna move on.
Yeah, the biggest challenge for Beckers, taking down one Bimbo and Charlotte Flair. Sorry, Lacey, but since your debut on the main roster, you were a waste of time. Anyway, I'm certain that Becky will retain the Raw belt against Lacey, but against Charlotte, don't know. If she retains, cool for her, but I can expect the Money in the Bank winner to try to cash in, only to fail before the bell rings. The WWE Championship, your boy, Matty, versus
Damn right, it's my boy. Versus a runaway boy. All right. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Kofi was part of the boys' stable for the longest time. Aw.
And now he's free. He's free.
He's free. He's got a world belt now.
Do you think feeling that Kofi's momentum died after winning the belt, which is sad and scary? But I do see Kofi retaining the belt against Kevin Owens. I don't believe that one should be the one to end Kofi's reign. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Universal belt, Tyler Black versus Alan Styles. Wow. I don't know why I did that for AJ Styles.
You know what? Better him than Gary Stridham.
Sure, why not? I fear for what will happen during this match. Don't get me wrong, Styles vs. Rollins will be awesome as hell, but it'll be for what might happen in the finish of the match. An interference of Brock Lesnar setting their match at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. God damn it!
Can't say I blame him.
Winners! AEW is officially on TNT. Great news for them. Yes, I'm excited for Double or Nothing as well as their first episode. Bray Wyatt's mask on episode 4 of the Firefly Funhouse looks dope as hell.
It does.
Congratulations to Kelly Scarborough for the design, and massive props to Tom Savini, Jason Baker, Al Farrington, and Mandy Simpson for the makeup. And
so I am right about Tom Savini's spelling. Awesome.
Yep. And all of that was Bray's idea. The man deserves a massive push and a raise.
Give him a shitload of money after those 4 episodes. God damn.
Kushida's entrance on NXT Epic Excel. And yes, I saw matches against Kasey Sono and Kona Reeves. Pretty good. Don't screw this up, WWE. They'll screw this up, won't they?
Let me put it. Let me preempt the fucking up part already, because I know it's gonna happen. Just to get it out of the way.
That's good. What's going to happen to Kushida in about a year and a half's time once he's on 205 Live.
Yep.
It's official. Rollins and Becky are now a couple. Congratulations, Seth. You're dating the equivalent of Sans from Undertale. Please don't bring her a can of pineapples during dinner.
Ah, I got that reference. Nice.
Losers. Lars Sullivan being fined $100,000 for his past racist jokes. Moral of the story, internet. Then, now, and forever.
Yep.
Yeah, or as Nash and Tara would say, once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
Yep.
The situation involving Triple H being angry at Vince after reading an article on WrestlingNews.co, it's no wonder why the fans bash on the writers. They were the scapegoat for the one responsible for all this mess. Please, Vince, retire!
Oh, this next one. I was hoping no one would bring this up.
Zan Panzer, who brutalized a young boy in Jacob Ryan at RWA. To sum it up, it was a shoot fight. Not cool, man.
No. You know what it was? The veteran decided to shoot on the young guy. For what reason? I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, shooting on your opponent out of nowhere for no reason is just not cool. That's not what you do in wrestling.
That's fucking dangerous.
You're supposed to be entertaining the crowd. That's not your job. Isn't to just be some tough dude. No.
And
fucking asshole.
You know what? The kid was probably going to lose anyways because he knows he's just trying to get some experience in the ring. You have to go that fucking far.
The death of Ashley Massaro at 39. Apparently, it's not confirmed yet. It's either an accident or worst case suicide. Say what you will about her wrestling skills, but she was a nice person. If we saw some of the tweets from the other wrestlers, which brings me to Rabbi Sky Hardy. Apparently, she tweeted smiley emojis after the news broke about Ashley's death, but bad timing or premeditated? I don't know, but she got bashed hard online. Maybe she's still salty during the time Matt and Ashley dated back in 07 or 08? Better leave social networks for a while, lady. That's it. Enjoy Money in the Bank and take care.
Wow.
Spike your hair.
Yeah. So, yeah. There's obviously heat still there. That is weird.
Anyways, those are your emails. If you'd like to send an email yourself, do so at WrestleCast@gmail.com, and we will read them on next week's episode. Now then, Matty, what do we have for our commercial break of the week?
Play it for us. Play us out.
Yeah, by the way, I forgot to lower it, so they probably didn't hear most of that. So I apologize. Anyway. And I also didn't expect you to end it, but thank you for doing that, by the way. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, it is our Money in the Bank preview. And there are matches to talk about. There are briefcases to dole out. Other things to happen. We'll be right back. Don't go far.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Tired, achy back got you up against the ropes. Burning, itchy hemorrhoids making you cry for mommy. Performance anxiety making you feel embarrassed and like less of a man. Introducing Elite Cold Spray! The #1 cure for dry eye syndrome. Elite Cold Spray. If you order now at YoungBucksMerch.com, we will throw in a complimentary can. Elite Cold Spray, the preferred dry eye cure. Oh my God! This product doesn't even work, guys. It pisses me off. Who even planned this whole thing?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
A new Fire Pro Wrestling game, huh? I got this.
Kenny Omega's starting out strong. An elbow to the face. Omega won't take this sitting down. And a low blow. He'll be feeling that tomorrow. This can't be good. It looks like a devastating pile driver.
Not like this.
Is this lights out for Omega?
Kenny!
But wait.
Gotcha!
Kota Ibushi's at the ropes.
Gotcha!
Begging Kenny to tag him in. Turn your living room into a ring with Fire Pro Wrestling World. Fight alongside and against your favorite New Japan Pro Wrestling talent in the all-new scenario mode. Edit custom wrestlers, title belts, and more to book your dream match. Then, share your creations online and battle with players from around the globe.
Golden Trigger!
Who do you have in your corner?
Tag a friend, and we'll see you in the ring.
Fire Pro Wrestling World, available August 28th.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
And we're back here on the Wrestle Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, automatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places, twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. Matty and T-Dub here with you as per the usual. By the way, T-Dub, thanks for doing the emails. Much appreciated.
No problem.
Yeah, that was.
Don't make me do it again, or else I'll fight you.
Well, I'll get my ass kicked, but what the fuck? It will happen again. I assume. I can only assume. That being said, Money in the Bank from May 19th, 2019 from the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Excuse me. Carbonation. Ginger ale. Take what you will. Say what you will about ginger ale. It still has my throat, folks. Yeah. Bass. Love that. I could hear myself saying with that low voice. I like that. Anyway. You don't have that, unfortunately, which sucks. There are some perks about having a cold, folks. Like I said, the Macho Man reference, the Macho Man impression is at the peak. Yeah. We begin with our pre-show. Daniel Bryan and Rowan taking on the Usos in a non-title tag team match.
Wait, it's not for the tag belts anymore?
I mean, it's not reported for the tag belts, but I'm assuming it'll be or not, but it doesn't really matter. Bryan and Rowan to win. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, I feel bad for Ryan going from one of the WrestleMania main events to pre-show.
There's a crime there, and I do not know what. There's a crime. I can't put my finger on it. The card proper start. I don't know if that's pre-show or not, but as of right now, it's not pre-show. Tony Nese taking on Arya Dafari for the Cruiserweight title. I'm expecting this to be in the pre-show.
The pre-show main events.
Yes. Tony needs to retain. That's for sure.
I agree.
Main card proper should start with matches including Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. Hopefully it goes longer than a minute, because that would be awesome.
I'd still prefer Samoa Joe to retain.
Yeah, that goes without saying. The Kofi Kingston versus... I mean, no, we're not getting there. This has obviously not been organized. Kofi Kingston versus... no, wait. What the fuck? I'm going to skip that. Get back to it. The Miz versus Shane McMahon inside a steel cage.
Miz to finally get his win.
All right. Roman Reigns versus Elias. Roman.
I expect Roman to obliterate Elias.
Yeah. Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's title.
I expect Becky to win, and this is not... It feels like it's too early for Lacey Evans, really.
Yeah. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, though.
Becky could win, but maybe a cash.
It depends on the placement, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
WWE. Okay, so Money in the Bank Men's World Title match at stake. Sami Zayn, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Baron Von Baron, Ali, Finn Balor, Andrade Cien Almas, and Randy Orton are the participants.
I think the two favorites are obviously Drew and Ali. Finn could win and then drop the IC title later.
Finn could. I'm going to call Drew McIntyre.
Gonna go with the safe pick. Gonna go with me.
It's a safe pick, but for me, it's the obvious pick. I mean, you're grooming this guy for a world title. The Money in the Bank thing would be perfect with what you're trying to build with this character.
Yeah, I could either see Drew. Yeah, I could easily see him winning it.
Yeah. Definitely not Baron Corbin, by the way. Don't expect that shit.
He's going to win it. He's going to cash in on Seth, and then he's going to hold the world title for 6 months.
And I will stop watching for those 6 fucking months, except for SummerSlam weekend, which is obvious. But, you know. Ladies, Money in the Bank, Women's Money in the Bank match, Women's Championship match at stake. Natalya, Dana Brooke, Naomi, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Amber Moon, Carmella, and Nikki Cross, who replaces Alexa Bliss.
Let's go, Nikki.
Nikki or Bayley?
I've seen a lot of people pick Bayley.
That's what I'm picking anyway. All right, Universal title, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles.
I'll say Rollins to retain.
Rollins to retain. Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship.
Kofi to retain, and maybe Bray Wyatt shows up afterwards to give him a spooky scare.
There'd be continuity with that rivalry between Wyatt family and New Day. That makes sense. I don't know. I definitely expect him to show up somewhere in there.
Yeah, like after all the build, especially after like the big reveal last Monday, it almost feels like he has to show up doing something.
Yeah, most certainly. He's got to show up for the pay-per-view at the very least. I would say that. Or at the very least, the Firefly Funhouse. Would love another one of those. All right, let's do winners and losers.
Loser, Vince McMahon, for being senile and not knowing when the going's good to just get going. We all have our time when we must step away from our chosen professions.
Yeah. Oh,
no
God.
Forever.
You know, Tina, what a shock. You know whose name is on my losers list? Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
He deserves the Barrett button.
The Barrett button? You mean this particular button over here?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Winners.
Show for just stealing the show.
Yeah.
Like, about a year and a half ago, he was just a tag team guy, but now I could legitimately see him as a singles wrestler.
He could. He literally could. It could be that good. Yeah. I definitely see it. AEW on TNT. Back on Turner Networks. I could almost imagine in my head Ted Turner speed dialing Vince. Hey, Vince. Hey, pal. Let me get my pal Vegeta on the phone, motherfucker.
I'm back, bitches!
At least that's what Turner is doing anyway.
Hey, Vince, I'm back in the wrestling business.
Bitches! Show, obviously. Just goddamn. Wow. New Japan, Best of Super Juniors. One hell of a way to replace Monday Night Raw. Not gonna lie. And Fallah Bah for the Legos.
That sounds beyond painful.
No words. Pretty much because I can't. If I kept saying words, my throat will kill me even more. That said, that'll do the trick, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in and all that good stuff. T-Dub. I heard a pal of ours, Tony Helms, picked up a particular video game because of one of your vidges.
Yeah, he decided to pick up AAA Heroes Del Ring because of my video on it. So if you want to check that out, go to my YouTube channel, watch my video on Heroes Del Ring. It's picking up some momentum and views. So thank you all to everyone who's watched it.
Awesome, awesome. If you want to support TWK, patreon.com/TWK reviews. Of course, I have my tip jar, PayPal.me/Matty Jay 316. You can follow us on Twitter at Matty Jay 316 at TWK Official. I have an Instagram as well at Matty Jay 316. You can buy our shirts at streamlabs.com/RVT Entertainment/merch. Buy the t-shirts. I'd scream it, but I don't want to kill my throat even more. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for tuning in and all that good stuff. On behalf of my good buddy TWK. Uh-oh. D-Dub?
Yes?
Signing off.
Bye. I'm tired.
Say the thing, for God's sakes.
Work your gimmick.
My name is Matty J, reminding you all professional wrestling supports independent promotion as soon as possible. Have a good one, have a safe one. I'm going to do 3 things tomorrow. Sleep, watch all reruns of The Price is Right, play Mario Kart or Mario Odyssey. Till then, do not bother me. I ain't talking too much. Have a good one, a safe one. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.